What's crackin' peeps, I'm Hawkie, otherwise known as Kiv, and today I figured I'd talk to you all about Advanced Warfare. More specifically, I want to focus on talking about balancing the weapons in Advanced Warfare and making the guns more fair to play with. So let's jump right into it. So welcome everyone to Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. That's pretty much what the game started out as when it comes to balancing the guns, because at the release of the game, the BAL 27, which was the starting off assault rifle, was the most overpowered, and if you didn't use it, you did not have anywhere near as good of a chance of getting a good amount of kills and just doing good in the game in general. On top of this, it was also available from level 1, which means, because it's the starting off assault rifle, most of the people could easily have access to it, and it resulted in about 60 to quite easily 70% of players using only the BAL. That's pretty much what the starting off portions of the game was, just BAL, and if you didn't see at least 5 to 10 people in a lobby using the BAL 27, then it was either a sniper or a shotgun lobby, because if you were using an assault rifle, it was most likely going to be the BAL 27. So I'm not going to stand here and just talk about gun balancing, but instead just, rant about the BAL, because we all know it was overpowered, it was bad, and it's a version of the game that we didn't enjoy that much, because if most of the players are just using one gun, then it doesn't make it that fair, because if the people who are trying to experiment, try using other guns, and trying to get some variety in their game, they get owned, because the BAL was just that powerful. But moving forward from that, after the patch, we've got some more balancing, we've got the buff to the SMGs, a nerf to the BAL, but it's still pretty overpowered. If you ask me, the only thing that's changed is just the amount of people that are using the gun. But they did change the game, which is good, because before it was Call of Duty Advanced Warfare, now it's Call of Duty Advanced M1 Warfare. Pretty much. That's just how it works right now, because the ASM-1 and the EM-1 are extremely overpowered when compared to the rest of the guns in their series. The EM-1 is just a laser melt machine. It honestly is. It absolutely destroys people. I'm also not going to sit here and complain about guns that are overpowered, because they are going to be in every Call of Duty, because when you create different guns that have different statistics, of course some are going to be much more powerful than others. That's granted, but what I'm saying is there should be a more balanced approach to it, whereas it's not impossible to kill these people that use these guns. Of course, you can kill the tryhards using ASM-1s and the EM-1s and stuff like that, but it's a lot more difficult than it should be. That's why, in my opinion, there should be a nerf to the ASM-1. The KF-5 should have a nerf to its damage, but I think, in general, most SMGs should have a buff to the range, and I do think that, especially the AMR-9, I don't know if any of you have used it, but it's pretty much a potato gun. It's the last SMG, but it is legitimately a potato gun. You cannot do much. The EM-1 definitely needs a nerf. It should be nerfed. If it is not nerfed in the next patch, I'm going to be extremely surprised and also disappointed. Another thing that I do happen to mention is that there are some examples of guns that are balanced in some regards. I feel as if the AK-12, the gun that I'm using right now, is a balanced gun. The MLE, which is a gun I also talked about in a previous video, I believe that these guns are balanced in terms of Advanced Warfare. And I feel as if most other guns should have a similar ability of, time to kill, because when you're considering guns like the BAL, the ASM-1, the EM-1, and I'm not really going to go too much into shotguns and snipers, because I feel as if the hit detection is decent-ish, right? I mean, I'm getting hit markers with my sniper rifle when I'm using it. However, I don't believe the hit registration is that good, because I'm getting hit markers when I hit people in the chest, and I'm getting kills when I hit them in the toe or the foot. I don't understand the logic behind this, or, what's causing this, because apparently it should have been better when compared to other Call of Duties, but I guess that's not really too much we can complain about now. I guess one problem at a time would be a better way to look at this, and I don't want to talk too much about shotguns, because I haven't used them that much. TAC-19 I've had a couple of goes with, and the Bulldog is decent-ish, but I feel as if the range is a bit inconsistent. And the one thing I don't like about the Atlas is that it has this 2-meter depth radius, and that kids can just simply blackscope you without even trying. There's basically no form of skill required to it. They just, they don't actually go into their scope, which is why I feel as if I believe that comes under hip fire when it comes to blackscoping, so I think the hip fire accuracy of that gun should be reduced a little bit, if not a decent amount. So I think that should be a change that should be applied, because the Atlas just basically has a 2-meter depth radius, and it isn't particularly a barrel stuff that is required to do it. And also, just to clarify with everyone, I'm not hating on Advanced Warfare. I'm not mad because I can't do good at the game. I feel as if I'm decent, and I don't particularly do too well at getting long streaks, that I'm pretty sure of, but I can have my decent moments here and there. I do find the game enjoyable to play, which is what I do like about it. But I suppose skill will come with time and experience. So, in case you just want a kind of a little summary or wrap up of this video, what I was talking about was pretty much just balancing the guns and being able to branch out and use different guns in, the weaponry series that we have available to us in Advanced Warfare. So I can branch out and use different guns and still find it decently exciting and being able to get a bunch of kills. I feel as if that's something that we should be able to have in Advanced Warfare. So yeah, that just about does it for this video. I hope that you've all enjoyed it, and if you want some more Advanced Warfare content, then make sure that you smash that like button, or let me know in the comment section down below. I would appreciate it a lot, and I guess I'll catch us all on the next episode. I've been Ace Hawk, or otherwise known as Kiv, and I'm out.